Well, good news for a Minnesota music legend and an old friend.
Yeah, went to high school with this guy. Tonight, for the first time, Prince's former drummer is talking about the recent heart attack that nearly cost him his life. Maury Glover's joining us. Maury, you got a chance to sit down with Bobby Z and hear his incredible story.
I sure did. You know, at one point, Robert Rivkin, better known as Bobby Z, was in a medically induced coma fighting for his life. But after doctors put 3 stents in his chest, he now says he's doing well on the road to recovery.
My expression is I'm back in the saddle, but the horse is a little slower.
It's hard to believe the man who once helped Prince keep the beat as the drummer for his backup band, The Revolution, would have a problem with the beat of his own heart.
From a day to day, I'm getting stronger.
Robert Rivkin says it was late January when the pains he'd been feeling in his neck, chest, and elbow that he thought were due to a pinched nerve from his years of drumming became too much to bear.
There was a buildup, and we do have a denial of our bodies, especially men, I think, sometimes.
His wife, Vicki, convinced him to go to the emergency room at Fairview Southdale, but he soon took a turn for the worse.
And they basically said goodbye, which sounds like it was pretty heavy duty. I'm glad I was asleep for it.
As news of his condition spread, Rivkin's family started hearing from his former bandmates in The Revolution, like Wendy and Lisa. The Purple One himself even called the hospital to see how his friend was doing.
There's a connection that we had in the beginning that is very strong, and I think the emotions tugged on him pretty good.
In fact, during a series of sold-out shows at Madison Square Garden, the man who once wrote a song called Condition of the Heart dedicated one of his most popular numbers, Nothing Compares to You, to his ailing friend.
I'd like to dedicate this song to my good brother, Bobby Z. We love you, brother.
Rivkin says the outpouring of love from fans around the world was both unexpected and overwhelming.
It was the wind in my back that definitely pushed me out of the hospital.
And now that he's been to the brink of death and back, Rivkin says he'll move to make sure it doesn't happen again.
I wish I could tell you where I went, but I went somewhere and came back. And that does make you feel like you were part of a miracle, or you dodged the bullet.
Now, Rivkin is sharing his story to encourage other men, especially those with a family history of heart disease, to not ignore the warning signs he missed. He'll also be walking in the American Heart Association's annual Heart Walk at Target Field a week from Saturday. Guys, back to you.